Startups don't fail because they lack ideas. They fail because they lack distribution. Nowadays, attention is noisy, algorithms shift weekly, and ad costs creep up. So today, you're getting the complete no-fluff playbook to launch, grow, and scale online with confidence. We'll start with the foundations: what digital marketing actually is, and how to choose the 1 or 2 channels that match your audience and offer. Then we'll get practical: SEO that actually ranks this year, profitable ads that don't torch your budget, and a social strategy you can sustain without posting 24/7. You'll see how to build funnels that turn clicks into customers, the content frameworks that convert cold traffic, and the email sequences that nurture people from curious to ready to buy. We'll squeeze more revenue from the same traffic with simple CRO fixes, stack the right tools for scale, and track the exact KPIs that matter, so you can make decisions based on data, not guesswork. This is a step-by-step system you can copy: clear explanations, lifestyle walkthroughs, and templates you can implement this week. No hacks, no jargon, just proven strategies that work in today's landscape. If you're a founder or an early team wearing 5 hats, this is your A to Z. Grab a notebook, pause distractions, and let's build your growth engine. Digital marketing is simply how you create awareness, build demand, and capture revenue using the channels people already live in: search engines, social platforms, email inboxes, and paid media. Think of it as meeting your customer where they are, with the right message, at the right moment. For founders, everything fits into 3 motions. First, attract. This is how you get on the radar of people who have a problem you can solve. Use SEO to show up when they search, social to spark curiosity and trust, and ads to buy predictable reach and speed up learning. The goal isn't vanity metrics, it's qualified attention. Second, engage. Once you have attention, give it direction. Create content that answers real questions, offer lead magnets like checklists or mini tools, and host webinars or demos that deliver quick wins. Engagement is where strangers become subscribers, and subscribers become warm prospects because you've provided value before you've asked for anything big. Third, convert and retain. This is where interest turns into revenue and revenue turns into repeat revenue. Use focused landing pages with a single clear call to action, email sequences that guide people through objections, conversion rate optimization to reduce friction, and lifecycle marketing to onboard, activate, and re-engage customers. Conversion is not a one-time event. It's a system that keeps compounding. Here's the key: your job isn't to be everywhere. It's to pick the channels that match your audience's intent and your business model. If your buyers search before they buy, prioritize SEO and Google Ads. If they follow experts and communities, double down on LinkedIn or TikTok. If the sales cycle is complex, invest in email and webinars. Choose one primary channel to master and one secondary channel to support it. Then align your content, offers, and measurement to those lanes. Depth beats breadth, consistency beats bursts, and intent beats trends every time. Organic builds compounding equity, paid by speed and data. You need both, but for different jobs. Here's the simple truth: paid traffic is like turning on a faucet. You can get attention today, target precisely, and test creative fast. That's why paid is perfect for validating offers and accelerating learning. But there's a catch. Costs rise, ads fatigue, and without a strong offer and a clean funnel, you just rent clicks. Organic is the opposite. It's slower to start, it takes consistent effort, and algorithms do change. But when you do it right, it compounds. You earn authority and trust, your cost to acquire drops over time, and you own more of your demand. That's equity you keep. So how do you decide where to put your next dollar or hour? Use a simple decision grid in your head. If you need speed, control, and immediate feedback, go paid. You'll get rapid targeting, clear test results, and predictable scale when your funnel works. Just remember the trade-offs: rising CPMS, creative fatigue every few weeks, and the need for a tight message match from ADI to landing page. If you need durability, authority, and long-term CAC efficiency, go organic. Think SEO, content, partnerships, email lists, and community. The trade-offs? It's resource-intensive. It takes months to show full impact. And you'll need to ride out platform shifts with a diversified content plan. Now, the mix changes by stage. Pre-product market fit, your goal isn't scale, it's learning. Spend roughly 70% of your effort on qualitative work like customer interviews, offer testing, and landing page clarity. Use about 30% of your budget on paid tests to validate messaging, a few tightly targeted search or social campaigns that drive to a simple landing page. You're asking, which problem statement gets the most clicks? Which headline gets the most signups? Which segment converts even a little? Kill what doesn't resonate, keep what does, and iterate weekly. Early PMF. When you've got signs the dog is eating the dog food, move toward a 50-50 balance. Use paid to scale what's already converting, search campaigns for high-intent keywords, retargeting to recapture visitors, and a couple of creative angles that consistently win. At the same time, lay your organic foundations. SEO basics, a fast site, 3 to 5 content pillars tied to your core use cases, and an email welcome series that nurtures new leads. The objective here is to stabilize CAC and reduce your dependence on ads over the next 3 to 6 months. At scale, flip the ratio. Aim for roughly 30% net new paid to fuel predictable growth in testing, and 70% organic, lifecycle, and referrals to keep CAC low and retention high. This is where you double down on topical authority in SEO, publish case studies and comparison pages, run a consistent newsletter, and build partner or affiliate programs. Your paid budget focuses on new segments, new geos, and high-intent search while your organic machine carries most of the weight. A few practical tips to execute this well. For paid, start narrow and intentional. Match your targeting to clear intent, exact and phrase match in search, or tight audience segments in social. Test multiple headlines and hooks, but keep the offer constant so you can isolate what's working. Refresh creative before fatigue tanks performance. And always send traffic to a landing page with one clear call to action, social proof near the button, and message match from the ad. For organic, trust the compounding math. Choose 3 to 5 pillars that map to your core problems and outcomes. Create clusters around each pillar, interlink them, and update your best performers quarterly with fresh data and examples. Publish consistently, not perfectly. Layer in email, a welcome series, a simple weekly value email, and periodic promotions tied to launches or webinars. Measure both worlds with the same lens: CAC, conversion rate, payback period, and LTV to CAC. Paid should give you quick readouts, click-through rate, cost per lead, and early conversion signals within days. Organic should show leading indicators, impressions, rankings for priority keywords, and growing email subscribers before the revenue catches up. If your paid CAC is lower than your target payback, scale it. If organic pages are rising in rankings and driving qualified traffic, feed that engine with more of the same. 2 quick examples. For B2B SaaS, selling workflow software, buyers search before they buy. Lead with search ads on bottom-of-funnel keywords and a laser-focused landing page while you build comparison pages, ROI calculators, and case studies for organic. For DTC, you may start with paid social to test angles and creators quickly, then convert winners into evergreen content, SEO product pages, email flows, and UGC that keeps converting without constant spend. The mindset to keep: paid validates and accelerates, organic compounds and sustains. Choose one primary lane to master and one supporting lane to de-risk it. Depth beats breadth, and intent beats trends. When you combine the two, fast learning from paid plus long-term equity from organic, you get growth that's both quick to start and hard to stop. Search is still the highest intent channel. When someone types a query, they're raising their hand. To win that moment, you don't need tricks. You need topical authority, real expertise, a fast, clean user experience, and content that solves the problem better than what's already ranking. What doesn't work anymore? Thin AI-generated spam, keyword stuffing, and publishing content that ignores searcher intent. Here's the framework we'll use, the 5P SEO method. First, persona intent. Start by mapping keywords to where the buyer is in their journey. Problem-aware queries sound like, "Why are my emails going to spam?" Solution-aware queries sound like, "Improve email deliverability." Comparison intent is Klaviyo versus HubSpot, and post-purchase intent is how to set up DMARC. When you understand intent, you match the content type. educational guides for problems, landing pages for solutions, comparison pages for BOFU, and tutorials or checklists for customers. Second, pillars and clusters. Choose 3 to 5 pillars that align with your products or core outcomes, say email automation, lead nurturing, and e-commerce segmentation. For each pillar, build 10 to 20 cluster posts that go deep on subtopics. Your pillar is the authoritative hub. Clusters are the spokes. Together, they signal to search engines and to humans that you cover this topic comprehensively. Third, performance. Speed and stability matter. Core web vitals should be healthy. Fast, largest, contentful paint, responsive interaction to next paint, and minimal cumulative layout shift. Build mobile first, compress images and video, lazy load what you can, and keep your code clean. A page that loads fast and feels snappy gets more engagement, and engagement is a relevance signal. Fourth, proof. Demonstrate real-world expertise. Add expert bylines, show author credentials, cite reputable sources, include original data and case studies, and have a transparent About page with your team, editorial guidelines, and contact details. That's EEAT, experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness, and it's a tiebreaker on competitive topics. Fifth, propagation. Publish and then amplify. Interlink your pillar to its clusters and your clusters back to the pillar using descriptive anchor text. Refresh high-value pages on a cadence, quarterly is a good default, by adding new data, screenshots, and examples. Earn mentions with PR and digital PR. Contribute quotes, share research, and collaborate with partners. Authority spreads through links and consistent visibility. Now let's translate that into tactics you can use immediately. Start with a keyword strategy that mixes head terms, long tails, and jobs to be done phrases. Head terms bring volume but are competitive. Long tails and JTBD queries convert because they're specific, like how to set up a 5-email nurture sequence. Do a quick SERP analysis for every target page. Look at the top 10 results. What types of content are ranking? Guides, videos, tools, comparison pages. How deep are they? What subtopics, visuals, and FAQs do they include? Your job is to build the best answer, clearer, more complete, and more useful than the current page one. Nail your on-page basics. One clear H1 that mirrors the intent. Scannable H2S that break the problem into steps. Short paragraphs, visuals where they help, and a summary or checklist for quick wins. Add structured data where it makes sense. FAQ, how-to, product, or review schema to earn rich results. Write unique title tags and meta descriptions that promise an outcome and invite the click. Be intentional with internal linking. From your pillar page, link to each cluster with descriptive anchors. Email deliverability checklist beats click here. From each cluster, link back to the pillar and to sibling clusters where relevant. This passes authority, helps discovery, and guides readers deeper into your expertise. Commit to content refreshes. Your top pages should get a 90-day check. Update stats, replace outdated screenshots, expand thin sections, and tighten intros. If intent has shifted, say the SERP now favors comparison tables, adapt your format. Reinforce meaning with entity SEO. Use consistent terminology across your site. Define key concepts in a glossary. Add organization, person, product, and FAQ schema where relevant. Clear entities help search engines understand who you are, what you cover, and how topics connect. Use AI as a helper, not a crutch. AI assists safely. It's great for outlines, first drafts, or turning transcripts into articles. But always layer in human expertise, original examples, proprietary data, screenshots from your product, and your own point of view. That's how you avoid sounding generic and earn links and shares. Let's do a quick walkthrough. Pick a pillar like B2B email marketing. Build clusters around it. Email deliverability, lead nurturing sequences, marketing automation tools, list hygiene best practices, and B2B onboarding emails that convert. Create a comparison page like Klaviyo versus HubSpot for B2B and a roundup such as best B2B email tools for mid-market teams. Interlink the entire cluster. Add FAQ schema where appropriate. And set a reminder to refresh the pillar and the top 3 performers quarterly with new data and screenshots. 2 final points. First, match content to business outcomes. Each page should have a next step, a checklist download, a demo CTA, or a relevant product feature page. Second, measure leading indicators and lagging ones, impressions and rankings first, then clicks, engaged sessions, assisted conversions, and attributed revenue. Stay patient with the compounding curve and keep iterating based on what the SERP and your audience tell you. In short, choose the right intent, build topical authority with pillars and clusters, keep your site fast and usable, show real expertise, and propagate your best work. That's what actually works in SEO today. Google Ads is an auction. You set bids, but quality determines where you show and what you pay. Your job is to control the levers you can: keyword match types, ad relevance, landing page experience, and rock-solid conversion tracking. In this lifestyle walkthrough, let's build a simple, profitable search campaign step by step. Start at campaign creation. Choose search and set the objective to leads or sales, so the platform optimizes for actual outcomes, not just clicks. Keep things clean. 1 campaign per theme. Inside that, create 2 to 4 ad groups, each focused on a tightly related set of keywords. Tight structure means clearer relevance, higher quality, and lower CPCS. For keywords, begin with exact and phrase to capture clear intent. This avoids wasting budget on broad, loosely related queries. Once you have data and strong negatives in place, you can test broad to expand reach, but only with strict guardrails. Think in terms of intent buckets. If the theme is email automation software, 1 ad group might target email automation software and email automation platform. Another might focus on B2B email workflows. Keep each ad group coherent so your ads can speak directly to the searcher's intent. Now write your ads. Use 1 responsive search ad per ad group and fill it out completely, up to 15 headlines and 4 descriptions. Include the keyword, the core benefit, proof, and a clear call to action. For example, headlines: B2B email automation, free playbooks, reduce CAC with lifecycle email, proven flows for SaaS and DTC, see real case studies, book a 15-minute audit. Descriptions: done-for-you flows and segmentation, see case studies, book a 15-minute audit. And cut acquisition costs with smarter lifecycle email, fast onboarding, expert support. Add assets to boost CTR and coverage, site links to case studies, pricing, how it works, and free templates. Callouts like no long contracts and fast setup. Structured snippets such as features, segmentation, automation, reporting, and a lead form asset if inbound form fills are your goal. Next, align the landing page. Message matches everything. The headline should echo the keyword and the ad promise. Keep a single primary CTA, book a demo, or start free trial, supported by social proof near the fold, customer logos, review scores, or a concise testimonial. Make the page fast and simple, minimal distractions, compressed images, and a clear value stack. If your ad says free playbooks, show them above the fold and gate them with a short form. Bidding strategy depends on tracking. If your conversion tracking is rock solid, events firing accurately, no duplicates, primary action defined, you can start with maximize conversions to let the algorithm learn quickly. If tracking is new or you expect low volume at first, start manual CPC or maximize clicks with a CPC cap to control costs while you build data. Once you've hit roughly 30 to 50 true conversions in a 30-day window, test TCPA or TROAS to scale efficiently. Protect your budget with negatives and filters. Add obvious negative keywords up front: free, jobs, definition, Reddit, if they're irrelevant. Review the search terms report weekly and add new negatives to block junk. Exclude geographies you don't serve and limit ad schedules to business hours if your sales team needs to respond quickly. Now the most important part, measurement. Import conversions through GA4 or directly via Tag Manager. Mark your primary action, demo request, trial signup, qualified lead, as primary so bidding uses it. Test every path. Submit a form with a test email. Confirm the thank you fires the correct event, and verify in real time that the conversion records once per user action, not multiple times. Here's your optimization cadence. Day 3 to 5. Pause obvious losers, keywords or ads with very high CPC and zero engagement. Add negatives based on the search terms you're seeing. Tweak bids or CPC caps to keep spend focused on your best queries. Day 7 to 14. Shift budget into ad groups and keywords with above-average conversion rates and healthy cost per lead. Launch 1 or 2 new ad variations focusing on stronger hooks or clearer benefits. Consider a second landing page variant if you're seeing good traffic but weak conversion. Day 14 and beyond. If you've collected enough conversion volume, move to TCPA or TROAS with targets set slightly looser than your goal to avoid choking volume. Keep testing landing page headlines, proof sections, and form length. Refresh ads every few weeks to prevent creative fatigue. A few pro tips to close this out. Pin 1 or 2 headlines if you need consistent message match with the keyword, but let the system rotate the rest to find winners. Don't mix radically different intents in the same ad group. Keep what is email automation separate from buy email automation software. Use exact match negatives to control precision when you layer in broad. And remember, better relevance reduces your actual CPC. That's how you win the auction without outspending bigger competitors. Set tight structure, write ads that mirror intent, send traffic to a fast, focused page, measure conversions accurately, and optimize on a steady rhythm. That's how Google Ads really works. Stop posting randomly. If you want social to drive real business outcomes, build a simple system, clear content pillars, repeatable formats, and a posting cadence that matches your bandwidth. And measure what matters: saves, replies, profile clicks, and website visits, not vanity likes. Here's the play. First, define 5 pillars so you never wonder what to post. Pillar 1 is authority. Teach frameworks, share step-by-step playbooks, and bust myths in your niche. Think, here's the 3-step audit I use, or the funnel mistake costing you 30% of conversions. Fixed in 5 minutes. Pillar 2 is proof. Show receipts, case studies, before and after screenshots, numbers on screen, client quotes. Walk through a KPI change. We lifted demo requests 42% by shortening the form from 7 fields to 4. Pillar 3 is product. Share feature drops, roadmaps, and behind the scenes. Explain the why behind a feature, show how it solves a real problem, and demo it in under 60 seconds. Pillar 4 is community. Spotlight user-generated content, run AMAs, and tell the founder's journey. Share lessons learned, mistakes made, and what you're testing this month. People buy from people. Pillar 5 is conversion. Direct calls to action. Promote offers, webinars, and lead magnets that help your audience achieve a quick win. This is where you ask for the click, the sign-up, or the demo. Next, lock in a cadence you can sustain for 90 days. For LinkedIn, especially B2B, post 3 to 5 times a week. 1 long-form educational post, 1 carousel that teaches a framework, 1 point of view hot take, and 1 case study or client story. For Instagram and TikTok, publish 3 to 7 short-form videos a week. Hook viewers in the first 2 seconds, put captions on screen, and deliver 1 clear takeaway per clip. For YouTube, ship 1 long-form video per month and 2 to 3 shorts per week. Use search-optimized titles and chapters so viewers can jump to what they need. Keep the workflow light. Batch scripts for the week in 1 hour. Record 3 to 5 short videos in 1 session. Edit quickly with templates for captions and lower thirds. Repurpose across platforms. Turn a LinkedIn carousel into a video voiceover. Chop a YouTube section into 3 shorts. Convert a case study into 2 tweets and a LinkedIn post. Your first line is everything. Use proven hook patterns like, "Most startups ignore this channel," or "I spent $1,000 testing this. Here's what actually worked." Or try 3 funnels under $300 that convert like crazy. Say the hook out loud, put the key phrase on screen, and then deliver the payoff fast. Each post follows a simple structure: hook, value, call to action. Hook them in 2 seconds. Deliver a concrete insight, step, or number in 20 to 45 seconds. Then a soft CTA. Grab the checklist in my bio. Comment playbook, and I'll send the template. Or watch the full teardown on YouTube. On metrics, optimize for depth, not applause. Saves tell you the content was useful. Replies and DMs show intent. Profile clicks and link taps are precursors to pipeline. Track those signals weekly and double down on topics that consistently earn them. If a post gets engagement but no profile clicks, your CTA needs work. If it gets clicks but no signups, your landing page needs clarity. Now, the conversion play. Every channel should point to a specific next step, a lead magnet, a mini course, or a free tool landing page that solves one problem in under 5 minutes. Pixel everything, Meta, LinkedIn, Google, so you can retarget viewers and site visitors. Then run lightweight retargeting ads that show proof assets, a 1-minute case study, a testimonial reel, or a comparison chart. These warm audiences are where your cost per lead drops and quality rises. A few final tips to keep the machine moving. Speak to one ICP per post. Don't mix audiences. Show, don't tell. Screen recordings beat generic stock footage. Make your advice actionable. Do this, then this. Here's the template. And commit to consistency over intensity. 3 solid posts a week for 90 days will beat a burst of 15 and then silence. Build the system once, pillars, formats, cadence, and let it run. Measure saves, replies, and profile clicks, iterate your hooks and CTAs, and use retargeting to close the loop. That's how you turn social media into a predictable acquisition channel without burning out. Funnels are just guided experiences that move someone from problem-aware to solution-committed. Think of 3 clear stages: tofu, mofu, bofu, and give each step one promise, one action, and 0 distractions. At the top of the funnel, TOFU, your job is to attract and qualify. That might be an ad, an SEO article, or a social post that names the pain and offers a quick win. The promise here is simple: I understand your problem, and I can help right now. The action is a click to your value page. That value page is your lead magnet. Offer something genuinely useful that can be consumed in 5 minutes or less: a checklist, a mini tool, a template, or a short tutorial. Keep the page tight. A headline that states the outcome, 3 benefit bullets, a clean mock-up of the asset, a short form, name and email is plenty, and trust markers like client logos or star ratings. The promise is, give me your email and I'll give you a concrete result today. Once they opt in, move to MOFU, the email nurture. Here you deliver value, build proof, and bridge to your offer. A simple 5-email sequence works. Email 1, deliver the asset and show a 3-minute quick win. Email 2, teach one core concept or framework that shifts their mindset. Email 3, proof, case study, before-after metrics, or a mini teardown. Email 4, the offer, what it is, who it's for, and the outcome it creates. Email 5, objection handling, pricing, timeline, risk reversal, and next steps. Every email should have one clear next action, a link to the offer page, a book a call button, or start free trial. Now we're at BOFU, the offer page. This is where interest turns into commitment. Lead with a benefit-driven headline and a tight value stack: what they get, how it works, and why it's different. Place social proof near your primary CTA, logos, testimonials, or quantified results. Include a concise FAQ that handles the top objections: price, timeline, fit, and support. Add a guarantee or risk reversal if appropriate. Keep the page fast and focused. No extra navigation, no competing CTAs. From there, drive to checkout for self-serve products or book a call for sales-assisted offers. After the conversion, the funnel isn't done. Onboarding begins. Send a confirmation with next steps, a setup checklist, and a short welcome video. The promise now is activation. Help them realize value quickly so they stick. Let's stitch the whole thing into a simple flow. Add SEO or social drives to a value page with a lead magnet. Opt-ins trigger your email nurture, which educates and builds proof. Emails guide to the offer page. The visitor converts via checkout or call. Then, onboarding kicks in to activate and retain. If you're building your first funnel, focus on the essentials. Create one strong lead magnet tied directly to your core offer. Build a landing page with a clear headline, 3 benefit bullets, a visual mock-up, a short form, and trust badges. Write the 5 email nurture sequence we just outlined. Build an offer page with a value stack, testimonials, a guarantee, and a single CTA. And don't forget the thank you page. Use it to set the next step immediately. Book your kickoff call. Start your trial. Or watch the 5-minute setup. When you're ready for pro-level upgrades, add smart segmentation and automation. Use a 2-minute quiz on the value page to tag prospects by use case or maturity. Personalize email content and the offer page sections based on those tags. Score intent with signals like multiple visits, pricing page views or replies, and route high-intent leads to sales while everyone else gets self-serve. Add an exit intent offer on the offer page, like a lighter plan or a demo clip. Send a single SMS reminder for no-shows or abandoned bookings if you have consent, and build a branch on your thank you page, self-serve onboarding for trial users, calendar scheduling for sales assist. 2 principles will keep your funnel converting. First, message match. Every step should echo the promise that got the click. If your ad says, reduce CAC with lifecycle email, your lead magnet, nurture sequence, and offer page should all point to that outcome. Second, 1 decision per page. Remove anything that doesn't help the user take the next logical step. Build tofu to catch attention, mofu to create belief, and bofu to make commitment easy. 1 promise per step, 1 action per page, and a clear path to value after the sale. That's how beginners launch quickly and pros scale predictably. Content is not blogging, it's sales at scale. Every piece should move someone closer to buying, and the easiest way to do that is to use proven frameworks. Start with pastor, problem, amplify, story, transformation, offer, response. Name the problem clearly. Amplify the stakes so the audience feels why it matters now. Tell a short story that mirrors their journey. Paint the transformation, what life looks like after the fix. Present the offer as the bridge, and ask for a response with a direct CTA. This turns a dry article or video into a persuasive narrative. For quick hits, use PAS, problem, agitation, solution. Identify the pain in 1 sentence, twist the knife with a vivid consequence, then deliver a concise solution. PAS is perfect for short-form posts, ad scripts, and email intros. When explaining product, lean on FAB, features, advantages, benefits. Name the feature, explain what it enables, then translate it into a human outcome. Advanced segmentation becomes target the right message at the right moment, which becomes higher conversion with fewer emails. FAB keeps you from stopping at technical specs. To shape content that feels tailored, use JTBD stories. When situation, I want motivation so I can desired outcome. This gives you headlines, examples, and CT as that map to real moments. When I migrate ESPs, I want a checklist, so I can avoid downtime, is a perfect setup for a migration guide and a migration service, CTA. For educational pieces that still convert, follow TEA, teach, evidence, action. Teach the step-by-step, show proof with data, screenshots, or a mini case study, then drive a single clear action. Download the checklist, start a trial, book a demo. Now, focus on high-performing content types that win. Comparison pages like X versus Y capture bottom-of-funnel intent. Be fair, specific, and include a recommendation by use case. Best of lists curate solutions and set your product within the landscape. Add real selection criteria and mini scenarios, not fluff. ROI calculators turn interest into numbers. Let users input their own data and email the report to themselves. Industry benchmarks and original research earn links and trust. Even a small dataset is powerful if it answers a common question. Teardown videos show exactly how to solve a problem or why a landing page converts. They build authority quickly. Interactive templates, spreadsheets, Notion docs, or mini tools deliver instant utility and collect qualified leads. Here's a simple production SOP to keep you shipping consistently. Step 1. Research the SERP and competitors. Look at the top 10 results. Note format, depth, FAQs, and content gaps. Step 2. Define your angle gap. What are you adding that's missing? A framework, fresh data, or proprietary screenshots? Step 3. Outline with H2S that map to the framework you chose. Pastor, Pass, or T, so the flow is intentional. Step 4. Add data and quotes, your numbers, client results, or reputable sources. Step 5. Add original visuals, diagrams, product screenshots, or quick loom clips. Step 6. Insert a CTA module that matches the reader's intent. Checklist for tofu, webinar for mofu, demo for bofu. Step 7. Internal link to pillar pages and relevant offers. Make the next step obvious. Step 8. Publish and submit to Search Console. Request indexing for key pages. Step 9. Repurpose to social. Turn the article into a LinkedIn carousel, 2 to 3 shorts, and an email summary with a single CTA. A few practical examples. A comparison page might follow TE. Teach the evaluation criteria, show evidence with side-by-side tables and screenshots, then prompt action. See the setup live. Book a 15-minute demo. A teardown video can use PAS. Show the broken page, problem, highlight the revenue loss, agitation, then rebuild the hero section on screen, solution, and link to the landing page template. An ROI calculator pairs perfectly with FAB. Show the feature, calculator, the advantage, custom projection, and the benefit, clear payback period, with an email capture to send the full report. Keep each piece tied to a funnel stage. Tofu content answers why and what. MOFU content shows how, with frameworks, templates, and case studies. BOFU content simplifies the decision with comparisons, demos, and proof. End every asset with one unmissable next step that fits the reader's intent. Remember, content is a revenue engine. Use frameworks to structure persuasion. Choose formats that match intent and ship on a repeatable SOP. Teach clearly, prove it's real, and ask for the action. That's content that converts. Email prints money when you respect segmentation and intention. That means sending the right message to the right person at the right time, and building your core automations before you worry about newsletters or promos. Get the machine working, then pour fuel on it. Start with the non-negotiable flows. First, the Welcome Series, 3 to 5 emails that set the tone and build trust fast. Email 1 delivers an immediate win and tells your origin story in one paragraph, who you help and the outcome you create. Email 2 teaches a simple framework or tip the subscriber can use today. Email 3 shares proof, a short case study, a before-after metric, or a testimonial with a face and a name. If you run 5 emails, use number 4 to invite a micro-commitment, like joining a webinar or trying a checklist, and number 5 to present a soft offer with a clear next step. Keep these short, helpful, and human. Next, your lead magnet delivery. Don't just send the file and disappear. Email 1. Deliver the asset and highlight the single section that gets a result in 3 minutes. Email 2. Show how to implement it with a quick tutorial or a 60-second video. Email 3. Recommend a related resource or tool and add a soft CTA to your primary offer page. The goal here is momentum. Help them use what they downloaded so they associate you with progress. For commerce or bookings, set up abandoned cart or abandoned booking. 2 to 4 emails is enough. The first goes out within an hour. Did something interrupt you? Keep it friendly and include the exact item or call slot they left behind. The second adds social proof, reviews, star ratings, or a 1-minute customer story. The third introduces urgency, limited spots, expiring bonuses, or a deadline, but keep it honest. If you send a fourth, make it a light incentive or a comparison table that clarifies value, not a race to the bottom on price. After someone buys or signs up, trigger post-purchase or onboarding. 3 to 5 emails focused on activation. Email 1. Here's how to get your first win today. Email 2. Common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Email 3. Highlight a milestone. Most customers who complete this step see results in 7 days. Email 4. Invite them to a community or office hours. Email 5. Ask for a review or referral once you've delivered value. The faster they experience a result, the longer they'll stay. Then build a re-engagement flow for cold subscribers. 2 to 3 emails. Start with a quick value hit and a preference center. Still want tips? Choose topics and frequency. Follow with a win-back incentive or a "what you missed" roundup. If they don't engage, suppress them. List hygiene protects your deliverability. A few simple tactics will multiply results. Use a plain text style for Sales Assist and B2B so your emails feel like a personal note. Use a clean, mobile-friendly HTML template for e-commerce where visuals sell the product. Give each email one job, one CTA, and put the primary link above the fold. Write preview lines that promise a concrete outcome. Cut onboarding time by 30% with this checklist. Tag every link with UTMS so you can attribute revenue accurately. For cadence, send a consistent weekly nurture that teaches or inspires and run promotions in clearly defined windows, like a 72-hour launch or a monthly workshop, so subscribers know what to expect. Segmentation is where the magic happens. Tag by source and intent, lead magnet topic, page visited, product viewed, or role. Adjust copy based on behavior. Someone who viewed pricing gets objection handling, someone who watched tutorial gets an advanced tip, and someone who clicked testimonials gets a case study. Score engagement lightly, email opens, link clicks, multiple site visits, and route high-intent leads to a short book a call sequence, while everyone else continues in nurture. Deliverability matters. Authenticate your domain with SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. Use a subdomain for marketing if you send volume. Warm up gradually, prune deadweight monthly, and avoid spammy patterns like all caps, excessive exclamation marks, or heavy image-to-text ratios. The goal is to land in primary, not promotions, and never in spam. Here's a sample. Welcome number 1 you can swipe. Subject: you're in, here's your 3-minute win. Body: you joined because you want outcome. Start with this quick win. Link to the simplest step or template. It'll take about 3 minutes and saves most teams an hour this week. Tomorrow, I'll show you how to get benefit without pain. No new tools, no extra budget. Keep the tone friendly, the promise specific, and the next step obvious. Finally, measure what matters. Track delivered to clicked, not just open rate. Watch revenue per subscriber, time to first purchase, and activation milestones. Test subject lines and CTAs, but don't split hairs. Bigger wins come from better segmentation, stronger offers, and clearer onboarding. Build the automations first. Welcome, lead delivery, abandon, onboarding, re-engagement. Then layer in your weekly nurture and time-boxed promos. Respect segmentation and intention, and email becomes a predictable revenue channel, not a lottery. CRO is clarity over cleverness. Your page should make it effortless to understand what you sell, why it's valuable, and what to do next. If a visitor has to think hard, you've already lost them. Start with the headline. Replace jargon with a clear, benefit-driven promise. Say what outcome you create in plain language a buyer would use. If your headline can't pass the "so what" test in 1 second, rewrite it. Give every page one primary call to action, just one, and repeat it where it makes sense. In the hero, after the value section, and near the bottom. Multiple competing CTAs create hesitation. A single path creates momentum. Show the product in use. Your hero image or short clip should make the value tangible. The dashboard with the key metric improving, the before, after state, or a quick peek at the workflow. People believe what they can see. Put social proof where the decision happens, right next to the CTA. Customer logos, review scores, quantified outcomes, and 2-sentence testimonials with names and roles. Proof de-risks the click far more than clever copy. Above the fold, give 3 to 5 value bullets that answer the buyer's biggest questions. What is it? What result will I get? How fast? For whom? Keep them tight, specific, and outcome-focused. On landing pages, remove the top navigation. Fewer exits mean more focus. If someone wants to explore, they'll do it after they take the primary action. Right now, the job is clarity and commitment. Handle objections proactively with a compact FAQ. Price, timeline, fit, data security, support, whatever your audience worries about, answer it simply and honestly. Good FAQs reduce sales friction and support tickets. Make speed a priority. Aim for under 2.5 seconds to first meaningful paint on mobile. compress images, defer non-critical scripts, and simplify layout. A fast page feels trustworthy and keeps visitors from bouncing before your message lands. Reduce form friction. Ask only what you truly need to deliver value now. Every extra field costs you conversion. Start with name and email or book a time with a one-click calendar. You can always qualify later. Run the 5-second test. Show the page to someone cold and give them 5 seconds. If they can't tell you what you offer, who it's for, and the next step, the page isn't ready. Fix the headline, visuals, and CTA until it passes. Now, put this into a simple testing rhythm. Hypothesis, variant, metrics, full cycle, document learning. Write a clear hypothesis. If we change the headline from feature-led to outcome-led, demo requests will increase because visitors understand the value faster. Build a single variant that isolates that change. Choose 1 or 2 primary metrics, conversion rate and qualified lead rate, for example. Let the test run through a full cycle of traffic and seasonality so you're not reacting to noise. When it's done, document what you learned, win or loss, and roll the insight into your next test. Keep tests tight. Change one major element at a time. Headline, hero visual, CTA, wording/placement, proof block, or form length. If you overhaul the entire page, you'll never know what actually moved the needle. Look at quantitative signals first: conversion rate, time on task, drop-off by section. Then review qualitative clues from recordings and heat maps to see where people hesitate. A few quick examples. Headline, from advanced lifecycle email to reduce CAC with done-for-you lifecycle email. CTA, from learn more to get the playbook or book a 15-minute demo. Proof, add trusted by 1,247 teams and a mini case study near the button. Form, cut from 7 fields to 4 and add progress cues. Remember, CRO is not about tricks. It's about removing uncertainty and helping qualified visitors say yes with confidence. Speak plainly, show proof, keep the path singular, load fast, and ask only for what you need. Then test, learn, and repeat. Clarity compounds, and so do your conversion rates. Tools don't replace strategy, but they do multiply good strategy. The goal isn't to collect software. It's to build a stack that's simple, connected, and reliable so you can execute faster, see what's working, and scale without chaos. Here's how to think about it. Start lean, integrate tightly, and only upgrade when a constraint is slowing growth. At the foundation is analytics. Use GA4 to track behavior and conversions, Search Console to understand what you rank for and where you're slipping, and Tag Manager to deploy pixels and events without touching code every week. Pull it all into Looker Studio for an executive dashboard. Traffic, leads, CAC, ROAS, and revenue, so your team makes decisions from the same source of truth. For SEO, pick one primary suite, Ahrefs or SEMrush, for keyword research, competitor gaps, and link profiles. Crawl your site with Screaming Frog to catch broken links, missing metas, and duplicate content. Run Page Speed Insights to monitor core web vitals and keep pages fast on mobile. The combo is simple: research with your suite, fix technicals with Frog, and measure speed with PSI. On content, you need a light production line. Plan and draft in Notion. Use Grammarly for clean, readable copy. Design visuals in Figma or Canva with reusable brand templates. Record and edit explainers with Lumen Descript, perfect for quick product demos and social repurposing. The workflow is outline, draft, design visuals, record a quick walkthrough, ship. For ads, use the native platforms: Google Ads for search intent, Meta Ads for scale and creative testing, and LinkedIn Ads for B2B decision makers. If you're DTC, tools like RevealBot or Triple Whale help automate rules and unify attribution. Keep structure tight and use automation sparingly. Alerts for rising CPA, budget shifts to winners, and creative fatigue reminders. On email and SMS, pick a platform that matches your motion. Klaviyo is fantastic for e-commerce and lifecycle flows. MailChimp is fine for simple newsletters and basic automation. HubSpot gives you email plus CRM and automation if you're sales assisted. Postmark is rock solid for transactional messages. For SMS, Twilio or Attentive if you need compliance, segmentation, and scale. Wire your stack so form fills land in CRM and ESP instantly, tagged with UTM and source. For CRO and behavior analytics, install Hotjar for heat maps, polls, and session recordings. When you're ready to test, VWO or Optimizely handle A/B experiments with guardrails. FullStory gives deeper session search and console-level debugging when UX gets complex. Use these to identify friction, build a hypothesis, and validate with controlled tests, not just hunches. For data and automation, Zapier or Make connect your forms, ads, CRM, and email with no code. Start with simple flows. New lead arrow, CRM arrow, email, welcome arrow, Slack alert. As volume grows, bring in Segment to standardize events across web and app, then pipe those events into Mixpanel or Amplitude for product analytics and cohort retention. Clear event naming and properties here will save you months later. Your CRM and sales layer should fit your cycle. HubSpot for an all-in-one growth stack with pipelines, email, and automations. Pipedrive if you want a lightweight, easy-to-use CRM for smaller teams. Salesforce when you've got multiple teams, complex permissions, and deep integrations. Keep fields lean, enforce required stages, and log activities automatically from email and calendar. For project management and comms, pick Asana or ClickUp for tasks and roadmaps, and Slack for quick collaboration. Create a single growth workspace with templates for campaigns, launch checklists, and postmortems, so every initiative follows the same playbook. Let's stitch it together. A visitor hits your site. Tag Manager fires GA4 events plus your ad pixels. They submit a form. Zapier or a native integration sends the lead to HubSpot or Pipedrive. Tag source and campaign with UTMS and drops them into Klaviyo or HubSpot email for the welcome flow. Segment tracks product events post sign-up and streams them to Mixpanel for activation metrics. Your Looker Studio dashboard pulls GA4, AD spend, and CRM revenue to show CAC and payback. Hotjar surfaces friction on the landing page. You build an A/B test in VWO. Wins get documented and rolled out. A few practical rules to keep the stack healthy. Keep a lean starter stack. GA4, Search Console, Tag Manager, Looker Studio, one SEO suite, Notion, Canva, Loom, Google/Meta/LinkedIn Ads, one ESP, Klaviyo or HubSpot, Hotjar, Zapier, and one CRM, HubSpot or Pipedrive. That's enough to run a serious growth motion. Upgrade only when you hit a ceiling. Need advanced attribution. Add triple whale or build models in Looker. Need deeper lifecycle analytics? Add Mixpanel? Complex sales ops? Move to Salesforce. Create governance from day one. Shared naming conventions for campaigns and UTMs, role-based access, two-factor authentication on every tool, and quarterly permission audits. Use service accounts for integrations, not personal logins. Back up key dashboards and export critical data monthly. Remember, the best stack is the one your team actually uses. Fewer tools, better connected, and documented. SOPS, beat a sprawling toolbox every time. Strategy sets the direction. Tools remove friction. Pick the essentials, wire them together cleanly, and let them multiply what already works. What gets measured gets improved. If you want predictable growth, tie every channel to a business outcome, not just a platform metric. Let's map the funnel, define the KPIs that matter, and set an operating rhythm that turns numbers into decisions. Start at the top. Awareness. Your job here is efficient reach that earns attention. Track impressions, click-through rate, and cost per view or cost per thousand. Good early targets. A CTR above 1 to 2% on search and above 0.5% on display or YouTube. If you're under those marks, the issue is usually message market mismatch. Fix the hook, the creative, or the audience. Next is consideration. People have clicked. Now can they understand and stay? Watch landing page conversion rate, time on page, and engaged sessions. For lead gen, a healthy early LP conversion rate is 15 to 25% with clear intent traffic. If you're below that, simplify the headline, show the product in use, place proof near the CTA, and cut form fields. Rising time on page with flat conversions means curiosity without clarity. Tighten your offer. Then, conversion. This is where attention becomes revenue. Track CPA and CAC, ROAS for transactional campaigns, and SQL rate if there's a sales handoff. Guardrails. CAC should be less than a third of LTV, and ROAS above 3x is a solid DTC baseline before scale. If CAC creeps up, check 3 levers in order: offer quality, funnel friction, and traffic quality. If SQL rate is low, your targeting or qualification is off. Add disqualification. Copy and update your forms and audiences. After the purchase comes retention. Measure activation percentage, repeat purchase rate, and churn. Early targets: 30 to 60% activation within 7 to 14 days depending on your product. If activation lags, improve onboarding. 1 clear first win, fewer steps, and a progress indicator. Rising churn is a product-market problem masquerading as a marketing issue. Close the loop with product and customer success. Finally, revenue. Track MRR or ARR and payback period. For B2B, aim for a 6 to 12-month payback window. If your payback extends beyond that, you either need to raise prices, increase average order value, or improve conversion. So, CAC falls. A quick word on definitions so your team speaks the same language. CAC is total acquisition spend divided by new customers in that period. Use cohort matching so spend and customers align. LTV is gross margin adjusted revenue over a defined horizon. Don't inflate it with wishful retention. Payback is months to recover CAC from gross margin. Shorter is safer for cash flow. ROAS is revenue divided by ad spend. Use contribution margin ROAS when possible so you're not scaling unprofitable campaigns. And always tag campaigns with UTTMS so attribution isn't guesswork. Now, the operating cadence that keeps you honest. Weekly, run a fast heartbeat review. Traffic, spend, conversions, top search queries and posts, negative keywords added, and any anomalies. Ask, what moved, what broke, and what gets fixed before next week. Kill obvious losers, feed the winners, and log your changes so you can tie cause to effect. Monthly, zoom out. Look at blended CAC across channels, channel level CAC or ROAS, LTV:CAC ratio, content pipeline performance, and funnel drop-offs by stage. Decide where to reallocate budget, which content topics to double down on, and which landing pages or emails to test next. This is where you greenlight 2 to 3 high-impact experiments and sunset stale ones. Quarterly, step back and challenge the strategy. Revisit the market. Did buyer behavior shift? Are new competitors bidding on your terms? Review pricing and packaging, test a new offer, and design product-led loops, referrals, shareable templates, or embedded invites that reduce reliance on paid acquisition. If your marginal CAC is stable, consider adding a channel. If it's rising, optimize what you have before expanding. When it's time to scale, pull the levers in order. First, increase AOV. Bundle, add order bumps or add-ons, and test annual plans with a clear value incentive. A higher AOV instantly improves ROAS and CAC payback. Second, improve conversion. Strengthen your offer, tighten your risk reversal, and place proof where the decision happens. Small wins here compound across every traffic source. Third, add channels only after marginal CAC stabilizes. If your newest spend still meets your targets, then layer in the next channel. Don't stack channels to hide rising CAC. Fourth, expand internationally only when ops can support it. Localized pages, currency, VAT, and support hours. Poor ops will erase any marketing gains. Fifth, launch partner or affiliate programs for incremental demand with low fixed cost. Equip partners with co-branded assets and track with clean attribution to avoid channel conflict. A few guardrails as you scale. Choose a North Star that aligns with your model. Qualified pipeline for sales-assisted, contribution margin for e-commerce, or activated users for PLG. Don't let vanity metrics steer the ship. Maintain a single source of truth dashboard. Traffic, leads, opportunities, revenue, CAC, payback, broken out by channel and campaign with date controls and annotations for launches and outages. And keep your experimentation backlog groomed. Each test with a hypothesis, impact estimate, required data, owner, and due date. If a test doesn't change a KPI, it was a lesson. not a loss. Document it and move on. Remember, reporting is a means to an end. The purpose isn't prettier charts, it's better decisions, faster. Tie every channel to business outcomes, review the right numbers at the right cadence, and scale by pulling the highest leverage levers first. When you measure what matters, you improve what matters, and that's how you grow with confidence. If this helped, save it and share it with your team so everyone's working from the same playbook. You'll find the free funnel checklist and the KPI dashboard template linked below. Grab them, plug in your numbers, and start optimizing this week. Have a question or want the full resource bundle? Comment "Playbook" and I'll reply with the download link and a step-by-step setup guide. And if you want deeper dives on SEO, ads, funnels, and reporting, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. New breakdowns and live teardowns are coming up next. Quick next steps. Pick one chapter from today, implement it in the next 48 hours, and post your results in the comments. I read them all, and I'll point you to the exact tutorial you need. Thanks for watching. Templates are in the description, comment, playbook for the bundle, and I'll see you in the next video.